We were sent these bar stools and they are really comfortable, surprisingly super sturdy. I love the design of them. One thing I also like is that they're really easy to tuck in. They don't take up a ton of space and they're easy enough to sit in whether you're my height or even my 5-year-old can get up on them as well. So really comfortable at a kitchen island or wherever you're going to be using them. Putting them together was not too hard. In fact, my husband put it together and I'd say less than an hour.
On the assembly of them, it was a very straightforward assembly. There's not that many parts. One of the only things to make sure you're paying attention to when you get started is just how you put these X members, there's 2 of them per stool, where you get those oriented. Just because the crossbars here, they have a union here in the center. And so you just want to make sure that the X is faced in the proper direction. How you're going to do that is line up the parts first, and then you can orient the X for it and then put the screws in there to be able to hold them together. It does require multiple hands just because before you screw them in, they don't have anything to balance on. So, or you can either get somebody else to help you, or it's not that challenging to be able to hold them and then use another hand to be able to get the screws started in there. Otherwise, super easy to be able to come in. Really nice that they have the feet on here that you can adjust to make sure that they balance properly. Always start with them all the way down. The other secret to success with this is once you're putting all the different screws in across it, just put them in loosely. Don't tighten them until you have all of them in, and then you can go through and tighten it up. That way you're not misaligning any of them or having any of the screws go in crooked. Another tip here, go through, start them by hand, or at least very loosely use the tool to be able to get them in there. That way you're not accidentally cross-threading anything. Other than that, they were very, very easy. The instructions are super clear and they work out really nice and they're very comfortable. I'm 6'5". You can see how my legs and feet here touch the ground, but it's a very comfortable stance to be on, and I'm really loving the fact that now we can sit at our countertop.